任天堂 3DS ソフトスーパーポケモンスクランブルがこの夏新登場。不思議なネジを巻くと動き出すおもちゃのポケモンがめっちゃごっちゃバトル。攻めてくる敵を倒して次々にポケモンを仲間にしよう。これまでに登場した全種類のポケモンが登場。最後に待ち受ける強力なボス。仲間を集めたらみんなで突撃。たくさんのポケモンがぶつかり合う大迫力のバトルシーンは必見。任天堂 3DS ソフトスーパーポケモンスクランブル。
Hey guys, so I hope you liked the trailer for Super Pokemon Rumble. Yeah, it's gonna be called Super Pokemon Rumble because I'm just gonna call it that. But in Japan, it's gonna be called Super Pokemon Scramble. Alright, so this is basically when the ending screen comes, it shows you the Pokemon you've gotten and when you succeeded a level. So let me show you the type of levels you'll be going through. So, I'm just going to show you a lot of photos because since people didn't see some of the websites that I seen, means that I'll get more to show you and they didn't spoil the whole thing. Alright, so I know that it's now 2 players, and it's with helping, like, the player. And I don't know if it's battling the player, but if it's battling the player, that's going to be freaking awesome. Okay, so it will also come out July 28th in Japan. Okay, so let me show you the levels you have to do in order to get more Pokemon. Okay, so this is like a beach level, and you'll be facing water Pokemon as I understand from here. Probably some of them are not all water Pokemon, but I see Ashwa and Pansage. Actually, that's not Pansage, that's Pansear. Alright, so it's just another photo to make it more provable that it's the beach. Let me show you another one. And yes, here's the beach, and it shows like the rocks and the climate and all that stuff, so you know it's gonna be the beach. Alright, so here's the forest level, and you'll be versing many Pokemon of different sorts. It doesn't have like a sort of type, but yeah, it seems like you're fighting the flying squirrel Pokemon / electric. Alright, here's another forest level. If you want to see the forest level, you could just pause it for a minute because I'm gonna go like through these pictures very fast, right? So yeah, I'm gonna slow down a little for you, but you know. Okay, so I'm a little confused about this photo, but over here it says new. When it says new, that means you're getting like a new Pokemon, or like a Pokemon fell over. So you get that Pokemon as you progress, you know, so you could get more Pokemon. Okay, so I don't know about this one. This is probably the bottom screen about the Pokemon you collected. So yeah, that's what I think about it. And let's see the like main boss screen because it really is awesome. Okay, so this is the main boss screen. This is where it shows you that you're gonna first this boss. So it's gonna be Zekrom, and he's gonna be on this tower. Oh, And did I mention you could sometimes get lucky by finding shiny Pokemon? I have done so myself in Pokemon Rumble, and I'm glad that I have more knowledge about Pokemon Rumble, so I can tell you all this stuff. Alright, so what I see from here is that you'll be in the battle tower versing like Zekrom, but he'll have a little help. Always the bosses have a little help if you haven't played Pokemon Rumble, which I suggest you play Pokemon Rumble now because this is awesome. Right, so there's like a lot of Clinks attacking Victini, which is your player because he has the biggest health bar and all that stuff. And it looks like Zekrom on the bottom has the biggest health bar. Like, okay, so you see them attacking you and that's it. But it's going to be hard to get to this level because you got to get to other levels also. In the original Pokemon Rumble, they had like 6 levels that you had to go through, and then you had to go to the stadium, which this is the stadium. And this one is the evolution of the last evolution of Ashwa, Samurott. Yeah, okay, so then this is like the first stage, and then you gotta fight Samurott because Pokemon appear out of nowhere, and you just gotta just attack them all at once, and yeah, it's big. Right. Okay, I know I'm not going in order with these pictures, but this is the last final stage, and it's basically if you win a stage, you get this like Hall of Fame kind of thing, and they say you're like the best Pokemon ever and all that stuff. And that's basically when you win like a big Pokemon kind of event. So yeah. Okay, so if you remember me saying that there might be 2 battle player, this might be it, because it shows like 2 big Pokemon teams slamming together and seeing who's the best. And that's what it's all about in this game, being the best. Okay, so it seems like the 2-player battle effect is a little complex. I'm not sure if it's like the 2 battle places, but it looks like in your screen it will show you that you're charged and ready to try to max them out. So yeah, and it will show all the Pokemon from all the regions, so don't worry about not all the Pokemon being there, because all regions, all Pokemon will be there. So it's gonna be awesome, and that's why they made it the system game. Okay, so I know the graphics are a little you know, not that very good as real Pokemon, but they're not real Pokemon, they're just like toys. And you're supposed to go to this bouncy green platform to go on the stadium. So that's when you basically accept it. And yeah, it looks like 2 players are helping. So yeah, that's confirmed. So it looks like there's a desert stage as well, and I think it's basically because of Sandiles and Scrafties and all those new Pokemon. So you're gonna have to verse these new Pokemon, and it looks pretty good. Okay, let me show you this other forest picture where it shows you and a partner just like battling out in the forest and battling these other Pokemon around them. Oh, and I find this the funniest thing ever. You could put your me in there, and it seems like this random me keeps on putting these enemies down. I don't know, but it seems like it. So he's like, I put a big giant Scrafty toy over there, and then it's basically to you on the screen. Yeah, it's like you have to be a big giant Scrafty, and it's like all over the place, and you just gotta attack it, and that's why it's basically called Pokemon Rumble. So when it dies, I'm just guessing for this, when you kill it, your me kind of looks like this, and it's like, oh no, Scrafty died or something, or it's probably your character died. I'm not very sure about these photos, but yeah, I'm just showing you other photos. So I better get some more photos because I don't have a lot of time in this thing. Okay, so over here it shows that Pokemon are getting ready for you and you're winding up the Pikachu because it's a toy. Alright, so let's go to the next picture. This is you fighting Zekrom and you're Victini and you're basically losing energy because, you know, Zekrom is gonna be hard to beat. So yeah, it looks like he has a big life bar. Okay, so I think this is the versus mode. Well, where you verse against your team. So it's like the whole team, and it shows all these Pokemon charging against these other Pokemon. And the other Pokemon look like they're just Turtwigs or something. Which is not very impressive as, like, a second party, but, you know, they probably didn't have time to make it like more exciting. Or I'm probably just wrong about this and it's not versing anyone, it's just versing the computer. Okay, so here's the more important part. This is basically you in the stadium where it basically shows your time limit up here in the up screen and you battling a bunch of Pokemon. And this is basically how many Pokemon it shows that you're battling, all the coins you have right here. So there's a time limit and you will have to attack the Pokemon to get like these timer clocks to make the time limit rise up. Alright, so also they have these wind up life bars, alright? So, like if you're not familiar with it, if Victini loses a life, which is you, the wind-up bar goes down one, and then you just have to use this wind-up toy. And it goes on, etc., etc., and yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later when more stuff comes in about it. And yeah, that was all about Pokemon Rumble and all that stuff. So I hope you like it. Make sure to rate thumbs up, comment, video response, and also don't forget to subscribe. Alright, this is Dimensional Master signing out. Thank you for watching.